Yes guys, how you all doing? Please give Robbie a sub and please smash the like button, much appreciated. Back with some Spurs news. Busy week, couple of signings, well, one potential signing hasn't got over the line yet, and a lot of talk around investment. Now I think Kudus is a great signing for Spurs. You know he's a player who is a winger. He's going to take on his man, he's going to drive the ball forward, he's skillful, he can shoot from outside the box, inside the box. Look, he's got that X factor that we've been crying out for in our forward line. He offers us something so much different, and hopefully will transform our attack. The only player I'd say similar to him is Wilson that we have. But look, I think a lot of Spurs fans are excited. Obviously, the season they had as West Ham weren't the best, but West Ham weren't great particularly. Kudus looked like he lost some motivation. The season before then, I thought he was a cracking player. I really did, and let's hope that he can get back to that kind of form. But the underlying data behind his performances are still there. He attempts a lot of take-ons, a lot of dribbles. I think the highest in the Premier League. He's a player that's going to excite the fans, do something out of the ordinary, and that's what you need, right? We're going to be coming across a lot of low blocks in the season. You need that trickery. Could hold the ball up. He's got strength. Yes, look, he will give the ball away at times, but because he's trying to do something. He's going to try and make things happen for Spurs. And look, I'm really looking forward to seeing him play under Thomas Frank. Obviously, the talks around Morgan Gibbs-White came out of nowhere. £60 million. Obviously, Nottingham Forest are not making that deal go through easily, reporting some illegal doing, something like we found out the release clause, and the Forest owner is not happy about it. Guys, do you think that's going to go through? Nothing's been announced yet. It's delayed it. So look, guys, I think that's a good signing as well. I think if you look at the players that we have, Maddison is very injury prone. We've got a lot of games next season in the Champions League. We need that creativity. And Morgan Gibbs-White, he's fairly young, bit of a leader at Forest, and he's got that skill, trickery, driving the ball forward. He's great in the transition. He's skillful. Not really fantastic stats in regards to goals and assists, but he's the sort of player who is the assist before the assist. He's got a good through ball. Yeah, and I think he could really thrive at Spurs. I really do. In the team, he can play in the number 10. He can play left or right, inside forward. He can play even in the middle of the park and start getting that ball forward, moving it forward. Positive player. English as well, so let's hope we get it over the line. It's strength in depth. Kulusevski's out for months, so it's so important for Spurs that we get these attacking options, really transform our attack. I feel that we probably need another forward as well. Don't know what's going on with Richarlison. I hope that that he's moved on. Look, the problem is now this this new project under Frank, this investment coming into the team. Players are going to want to hang around. We're in the Champions League. It's not going to be easy to get rid of these players, but we're going to need to. We're going to need to shift some players out, and Spurs need to do that in the next couple of weeks. They can't all stay. We need improvements. We need strength at left back. We still need that kind of number 6 in that midfield. Talks around Wharton coming in. Palace are going to demand a big fee for him. I've heard that we've made a second bid. I'm not sure about that one. I think if we could get him, that'd be fantastic. And he's a player who's already performing well in the Premier League, and there's so much more to come from him as well. He's good on the ball, keeping possession, kind of intercepting passes. Look, a fantastic player, another English player. If we can get him, that would be great. I just can't see it due to Palace, and they'll demand so much. So look, what we'll be probably looking at then, players like Paulinho from Bayern Munich, Douglas Luiz from Juventus. There's players there, and I think we do need that more defensive player in the middle of the park. But look, let's see what happens in the next month or so in this transfer window. Guys, how are you feeling about it? And especially the kind of the rumours of the investment. Spurs don't do this, 2 here we goes in 2 days. It's not what Spurs do. So there must be some money coming in, and we will find out what that is, and when the club announces it or whatever. Everybody's just kind of not sure if they think it's coming from obviously abroad somewhere. Something about you know, stadium. There might be a name for the stadium coming out soon as well. Look, exciting times for Spurs. Thomas Frank, how you all feeling about it? Thomas Frank will definitely improve this team. You know, we'll see a better system in place. It's not going to be straightforward, you know. It's going to take some time. But look, I think that this season can be we can really do a lot better. Progression, move up that league table, try and win a domestic cup. Got the Champions League. It's so exciting, guys, to be back in the Champions League. But Spurs need to do a bit more in the kind of in this window to get us the best, put us in the best possible position going into the new season. Look, we can't get it all done in one window. It's probably going to take 2 or 3 windows for Frank to kind of build his side. But look, the Spurs are definitely making moves. It is positive. Tell's already come in. You know, we have to hope Frank can get more out of him, develop him into a better player. We need more output from Tell. But look, guys, give us your thoughts, give us your feelings on what's going on at Tottenham Hotspur. What do you reckon? Do you think we're going to bring in any more players? Do you think Morgan Gibbs-White's going to go through? What's the next priority position for you? Is it left back? Is it central midfield? Another striker? Guys, what do you reckon? Drop your comments below. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And as always, come on, you Spurs.